Allegations fly. Ukraine claims Russia's false flag operation involving Belarus. The Ukrainian Security Service, on Friday, launched an accusation with grave implications. They claimed that Russia was meticulously planning a false flag operation designed to implicate Ukraine in an attack on the Mozyr oil refinery in Belarus. The goal, they suggested, was to draw Minsk into the ongoing conflict with Ukraine. The ploy, detailed in a statement on the Telegram app, pointed to Russian military and intelligence forces masquerading as exiled Wagner mercenaries. These mercenaries had a reputation stained by a mutiny staged back in Russia in June. Asserting that Russia intended to pin the blame on Ukraine for their orchestrated attack, the security service accused Moscow of attempting to drag Minsk into the full-scale war against Ukraine. They supported their claims with information gathered from various sources, including an apprehended Russian serviceman, yet they failed to provide additional evidence. Alleged Russian informant detained in connection with Zelensky assassination plot. Ukraine's security service served. The Ukrainian security service was on high alert. Information had reached them about a possible Russian airstrike in the Mykolaiv region, timed to coincide with President Zelensky's visit. The suspect at the center of this plot was an alleged Russian informant. As President Zelensky prepared for his end-of-July trip, the informant was hard at work, gathering intelligence about his planned visit. She was a resident of Oshakov, southern Ukraine, and a former saleswoman in a military store. Her task was not only to discover the president's route, but also to identify locations of electronic warfare systems and ammunition warehouses. However, SBU agents were hot on her trail. They had intercepted her communications and taken additional security measures. Through relentless monitoring, they had uncovered her subversive activities. As she travelled around the district filming Ukrainian objects, her fate was sealed. The SBU acted swiftly and detained the alleged conspirator. A plot that could have led to a tragedy was foiled, and a shadowy game of espionage was brought to light. The alleged informant's arrest sent ripples across the political landscape, exposing a delicate and dangerous dance between two nations caught in a spiral of distrust and conflict. Ukraine has erased a Soviet-era hammer and sickle from monument that dominates Kyiv's skyline. In Kyiv, a symbol of the past was being replaced with a symbol of a new future. The Motherland Monument, a towering steel figure that had dominated the capital's skyline since 1979, was undergoing a transformation. Ukrainian workers carefully removed the Soviet hammer and sickle, replacing it with the trident, the Ukrainian coat of arms. The change was symbolic but significant, a mark of Ukraine's determination to reassert its cultural identity in the face of Russian aggression. We believe that this change will be the beginning of a new stage in the revival of our culture and identity, the final rejection of Soviet and Russian symbols and narratives, the Ukrainian Culture Ministry proclaimed. The operation, which took a week, was completed on August 6. For many Ukrainians, the transformation of the 102-metre-tall monument was a step forward. The woman holding a sword and shield now bore the emblem of their nation, a defiant gesture that signalled Ukraine's resolve to forge its own path.